Okay, we're good.
And we are live.
Welcome, everybody, to Adventures in Kal'Jaru. We are doing the mystery campaign, and we are trying to fit too many people around the table. We'll be moving things around. But for this one, we're going to get everybody in, and then move things around. So, for our question of the day, for our characters to get into
Our roleplay question.
roleplay question. Yeah, there we go. Get our roleplay question. It is, what is your favorite pizza topping? Oh, God.
Who wants to go first? I will. Okay.
Okay, Izzy.
My favorite pizza topping is nice, soft, flavorful artichoke hearts.
Disgusting.
You're a monster.
They look like spears.
They do. They're pointy.
Okay.
They fit.
Sophia.
Galen can't look at Izzy's pizza.
Just not when she explained it.
Mine would be nice, juicy, multicolored eyeballs. Multicolored eyeballs.
Eyeball gummies?
No, eyeballs.
Like fish eyeballs?
No human eyeballs.
She's a demon blood.
I'm a demon blood.
She has interesting taste.
We can tell.
I got myself into.
I'm Pacha. I like cheese. I'm Pacha. Okay.
Hi, Baja.
I like cheese.
And tomato sauce.
Is that a topping?
It is. I think because you can always change the sauce.
I think both of those are requirements rather than just
No.
I always thought it was a base to the pizza.
No, the base of the pizza is the crust.
Fair point.
Okay. I would have to say pepperonis. I'm a plain and simple man.
Okay.
They're always
I would have to agree with him on that. The best topping to any pizza is any kind of meat. Sausage, beef, bacon,
Sardines?
except that.
Okay.
What did you say?
Sardine.
Well, that's Connie's favorite pizza topping.
There's a meat for everyone's
It's
fancy.
sardines.
There's a pizza for everyone's
Connie's
fancy.
a trash
As long as there is meat.
Also, what's
Yes.
your name? Because I don't think we
You guys
Simon.
haven't met him yet.
Okay. Still doesn't hurt to know him.
Those of you who
What
watch
was it?
scooby-doo, you know who I
You
am.
said, oh, Simon?
Simon Lenoir.
I was gonna say your last name Cow.
Okay.
I should understand that reference.
It's a very deep Scooby-Doo reference. It's I'm surprised if anyone can get it.
No, I was talking about Simon Cowell.
Where did we leave off?
Connie, what's your favorite topping?
Sardines.
Okay.
That's what she asked about sardines.
Got it. Okay.
We're in the room with the hole in the wall.
So, last we left
With the
off,
guy.
you guys
Oh, yeah.
visited a seer, had your Galen's future told.
Galen was a mastermind. Let's go ahead.
So with the fox's traits that I was telling you about, you have fox, cunning, or stealthy. One gives you advantage on stealth checks. The other one gives you blind sight out to 30 feet.
Do they not, do full bloods not get both traits?
No, they only get one.
I'm a half-blood.
Oh.
Well, did you take the
I took animal instinct.
animal instinct?
That's one level and two different skills, or two level and one skill.
Oh, then you wouldn't have to worry about the fox stuff.
What about when he shifts into his fox form?
Oh, when you shift into fox form, then yes, that one you would need those. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
I'll have to go read what it says. Does it say you gain their traits?
Probably.
Probably,
If you're shifting into their
Yes,
form, you
I
gain
would
their
assume
traits.
so. Yes.
You wrote the thing!
Okay, there's like 80 sub races. I can't remember
That's the name of the
everything.
character I based it on. But of course, he's a man, not a woman.
Okay.
That makes more sense.
Simone. Okay, I know who you're talking about. Okay, never mind. Zombie Island.
Wait, Scooby-Doo?
Blue dress.
Yes.
Simone
The one in the blue dress.
Scooby-Doo reference.
turns into a cat person.
No, I don't remember the distinct look.
We can talk about references.
Okay,
later.
so last we left off.
Zombie Island is like banished.
Number 2 is pretty good.
I don't like
okay.
it.
It's creepy.
Okay, but you guys. So you guys decided to go to. Got too many screens up on my freaking computer.
The murdered person.
Yeah, you went to the murder person.
Do we need to get you a monitor?
Like a second monitor?
I think
Yeah.
that'd be a good idea.
I've got a monitor right there.
Third, okay, a third monitor.
Potentially.
We'll just get you a 4-monitor screen setup, and we'll just get rid of the DM screen. It'll just be nothing but monitors.
That's what.
Have you
a lot of blue
seen
light.
those that hook onto laptops?
Yeah, I have.
Those are
You just put
sweet.
your laptop and the monitors, and then you just hook this thing into it.
Definitely tempting. Definitely tempting. Mission campaign. I wrote his name down. It is Seeker Cedric. You went to his house.
Right, he's dead.
Yes, he is dead. Very much dead.
I have
Galen
my suspicions.
used a spell to discover that a person had jumped to the outside and shot a bullet through the window to kill him. You guys are now in his bedroom with several people walking around trying to clean up the blood stains. They're moving his stuff into different rooms, just trying to clean stuff up so that somebody else could take his place, pretty much. And you were told that the funeral will take place in 2 days.
Definitely gotta be there.
And that is where we are picking up. The 5 of you are in the room. You know what? Just switch to map cam.
Do we know how the person got to the window? Did they like?
Yeah, they
Jump.
jumped.
Okay, switch to
What-
map
what were they moving
cam.
on to
Once I
outside?
get this.
The windowsill.
Never mind. Just start
Like
recording.
jump from a close by building.
Yeah.
Switch to map cam.
Yep. Boom.
Uh-oh.
Uh
Does it look like that?
It is very small. It's not a very big map because it's literally just a room, but that is very small.
It's fine. I can work with that.
Oh, okay.
I can crop it however I need it to be.
Yes.
Alan
Okay.
will have a head on the screen. No, because the space she has to fill is always the same size.
Yes. So this is the room.
Claustrophobic.
Which one? Oh yeah, right there.
I do not. This is really interesting. I've got the power to come over here and click on stuff, and you guys don't see nothing. It's also got a button for NPC and characters. So you click on it, and it goes and surrounds them in red or blue. It's really interesting. I'm gonna have to play around with it now.
Right? So will I.
So this is the room. You can see the shattered window.
And the blood stain. I can see it.
Yes, the blood stain. They'd already taken the body out into a different area of the house entirely. This guy right here. Yeah, that guy right there. There's a door right next to him. And it's a very nice bed, very ornate. The things in the corner and around the room are like cupboards that contain like books and ledgers and stuff. This is a government official.
Do the cupboards and stuff look like they've been rummaged through already, or?
Ooh, make an perception check.
All of us are just.
If you'd like to, you can. Okay.
Absolute garbage.
It's impressive with your mind score.
It's really impressive. That will be a
Myra?
11.
11? From what you can tell, they are fairly, like, empty. Like, there's not a lot. Like, you would expect more to be there, but it doesn't look like it's, like, been rummaged through. It still looks organized.
I got a 17.
17?
Anything else?
If it was rummaged through, it was reorganized. Like, it wasn't somebody coming in, grabbing a bunch of stuff and moving.
Tell.
No, it still looks like everything is organized. It's just not very much there. Like, there's a lot of stuff that should be there that isn't there. Simon, roll a stealth check.
Alan, I'm trying to update my sheet and it's not letting me. I need to change this to a. Okay. Maybe it did let me.
Ouch.
Can I look for any
What's
secret
that? That is an 11.
drawers?
An 11? Okay. You are hidden on the other rooftop, just skulking down, looking.
What are you all up to?
You have been sent to talk to them, but when you went to their house, they weren't there. You followed the clues which led to this house, but the guards outside the house wouldn't let you in. So you climbed up the building next door and are now watching from that position.
I'm watching you all.
Is the moon full or is it night at all?
No, it's like afternoonish.
Can I search for secret drawers?
Secret drawers, like in his
Desk.
Cabinetry.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
So that is a perception or?
Yeah, it's perception.
Okay, so that's a 20.
20? Okay, so you go through and you are looking, you're like knocking on it, and you're just like, it seems hollow in an area, and you're going and you hit this button and click, another drawer slides open and it's empty.
Huh. Usually these aren't empty.
What the heck are they doing?
Is it
Does
dusty?
it have a false bottom?
In the drawer, no, you check, it's just empty. It's not dusty, it looks pristine.
I want to go check the corpse.
I'm gonna
Suspicion number
interrogate-
one.
Wait, there's other people in the room, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna interrogate them.
So the guy next to you is on his hands and knees, like scrubbing the living daylights out of the carpet. And then the other one by the bed is dressed like a watcher. So pretty even to you guys in authority. The guy scrubbing the carpet is a city watch.
The difference is we can't tell anyone else what to do.
Yeah, you can't tell anybody else what to do.
That's fine because I'm gonna go to the guy next to the bed and I'm gonna interrogate him.
Okay.
Because I can't investigate.
Okay, so what are you going to ask him?
Did you steal anything?
Still anything? No, we got in here and moved the body as your friend discovered with that spell.
Where's Connie?
Can you dumb it down?
The spell showed that we brought the body in when in all actuality we brought the body out.
So you killed the person, brought him in, put
We
it
did not kill the person.
Pacha.
We're trying to talk to him.
He's just like started to get nervous next to this giant guy.
Do you want to cook?
I'm trying to help.
Num num cookie.
Do you have a list of items?
List of
Oh, was anything moved from this room? Let's start there.
Just
Yes, that.
for the most part, we've been moving some of the documents. you've watched a few people come in and grab a few of his belongings and put them in like baskets and hampers and stuff and start moving them out.
I am going to go and try and find those.
Okay. You follow them, and they're literally just like bringing them to like the living area so that like any family members could come and like go through his stuff and potentially take anything that they want or need.
Can I insight check the people who are moving them?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. That is a 17.
What are you watching for?
Just, watching for any sleight of hand moves or suspicious looks on their faces, as if they're,
Okay.
taking advantage of their situation.
Okay. You don't see them steal anything per se. You do notice that they are pretty nervous. They keep looking over their shoulder towards the room that you guys are in, and they see you watching them, and they're just like leaving everything, and then just go back and start moving stuff around. Like there's a lot of people in the halls, a lot of city watch. But they do seem very nervous with the investigators there.
I'm gonna start a TSA pre-check before anyone leaves.
I'd like to go examine the corpse.
So I'm gonna station at the door, do a pat down as they walk in and as they walk out.
Okay.
I am
Make a perception check.
just randomly standing in a corner because I have no idea what I can do to be
I'll
helpful.
help.
You'll assist him.
Yep.
Please.
And
that puts me at a -1.
And you find nothing.
Koch's literally just lifting their hats.
You're good.
If they have a hat.
You've got a head,
a shat.
and you've got a head, and no,
Chef's
wait,
hat.
your head is
There's
missing.
a rat under it.
Another person goes through bribing him with a
Okay. That was a perception, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's a 22.
22? Okay.
You had the full pat down and
Yep. You're clear.
But it explains him so well.
Lifts up one piece of hair.
Nothing under there.
And then this raccoon is like climbing up people, tapping at you.
I literally have to.
Simon, you're sitting there watching through the window and you're like, well, they're definitely unorthodox.
I am going to roll something, I don't know what, to see if they need help. Or if I should help them, or if this is completely
Koch would
unnecessary.
definitely
Oops.
I'm doing
Not picking
fantastic.
Like if
There's nothing under the
not
hat.
necessarily like that they need.
It would be
help,
funny if
but
they do hide something in the hat and you just pinch it hard enough to lift it up.
Connie 3 seconds later.
to know if this is something that like should be done, and I should like help, or if
make
I
an
should
insight check.
just like stand back.
Let's
So
hear
This is what a professional team looks like.
The first investigation,
Yes.
I moved several large rocks.
19.
19?
hold up the whole floor.
You
Just check
watch
the floor, why
them.
don't you?
And you don't get the sense that they need help, but you definitely see that the guys are getting extremely uneasy with Pacha pulling their hats off and Connie going through all of their
But
pockets.
is it uneasy like this is weird what's going on, or uneasy like I'm trying to hide something, and so like it's actually beneficial to continue searching?
A little bit of both. It's very uncomfortable to have little clawed hands going through everything.
And a giant armadillo standing in your way before you exit.
Exactly.
So I'm
You
gonna
down.
just wander to the room where they're piling all the stuff, and I'm gonna start going through that stuff.
Okay, so you
Do I find anything of usefulness or clues in the boxes or piles of
make a perception check.
perception? I'm
Well, you
gonna
find a
go
journal or
with Lizzie
something.
and help her.
Okay, you make a perception check as well. You can jump in whenever you would like.
Or you can continue watching our shenanigans.
16 and a 21.
16 and 21. Okay, you guys start
The
going
more I watch this team, the
through.
better of an investigator I'll be.
Keep watching me.
Keep watching me, he said. You guys start going through it. With your guys' high perception, you start realizing stuff. Like, yes, there's a lot of clothes. It's probably a chair. But you get to the bottom of a lot of the baskets and you start seeing documents and you start seeing journals and stuff like that and letters.
Like enough I can put it in my pocket, or like a whole box full?
Just like small stacks. Like enough that they could easily sneak it underneath a bunch of clothing and
going
personal
to
items.
start compiling the papers and journals into one box that I want closest so no one can slip it away.
Sounds great.
Okay,
Continue my
make a
work.
stealth check as Pacha continues to pat people down with Connie.
I lost my pee.
He's taking Pat down, literally.
It's another natural 1.
Oh my god.
You are struggling.
Alan,
I
why
think we need the dice
is this
jam.
moving my this?
Click on something else. Silly dice. that I
Okay,
have.
I was supposed to make a what check?
Stealth. That'll be good.
I'm gonna call interference on my hand and roll it in your tower.
Interference with their hands.
16. 16 plus stealth is 21.
21? Okay. Easy enough for you to do without anybody noticing. You just start going through the stuff. Somebody starts walking in. Saphira's little dogs start whining a little bit, and it's just like, oh. And then, as soon as they walk out again, compile. But yes, you successfully compile all of the stuff that seems like they're hiding at the bottom of stuff.
Can I, and as I do this, can I glance through it and kind of get a feel for what kind of things they're trying to pull out here?
A lot of it is just like information about the city. Because this is one of the higher ups. Like, there's only one seeker. So there's the high seeker who oversees the entire city, and the seeker below him is like his second in command. And then he is over all of the watchers who are over all of the city watch. And so he is like personally over all of the people in the city.
So it's basically somebody who wants to know what the political side is going on, like behind locked doors type of thing.
Pretty much. That's like the basis you can grab from a lot of the documents that you're finding.
I improve.
2!
I improved to 13.
13?
14.
You guys don't find anything incriminating on the people. They have their normal weapons, swords. They've got their wrist crossbows.
Are these city people that are moving the stuff around?
Yes,
These are technically fellow,
they're guild members.
guild members. We work for the same people.
Yes.
Oh, that's scary.
Do I find anything, or I would like to search the corpse.
Oh,
I don't know
yes,
if
that's
we've
right.
already done that or not.
Yes. All you guys really looked at with the corpse was the bullet hole in his head.
That's right.
So what would you like to check about the corpse?
What is he wearing? I don't remember.
He's wearing his seeker robes.
Okay. Is there anyone in the room with the corpse?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay.
You were able to just kind of like walk away and...
Alright. In that case, I would like to basically do as thorough of a check on all of his pockets, or look for any hidden pockets. Make sure that there's nothing
On his
missed
person.
on his person that
Okay.
maybe he had pulled out of a secret drawer already.
Okay. Yes. You can definitely check.
Remind me where the bullet comes through. Was it the door or the wall?
The window.
Right here.
The broken window. Okay.
I even got the blood split at her at the right angle.
Very good. That will be much better. That'll be a 26.
26. Holy crap. Yeah. So you go through him.
Me getting an 11 is really bad.
I know. So you go through and you're just like patting it down and you're looking over your shoulder, make sure nobody walks into you patting down a dead body. But you find parts of the robe that are normally stiff because of they implement leather into it to add just a little bit more protection in places, but you go through and you find that each of those leather pieces have been turned into pockets. And so even if you were to pat it down, it would just feel like leather. But each of them have been hidden, have a hidden pocket in them. So you're able to extract a few papers, and you open them up, and on there it has listings of all of the different like higher ups. So it has like William on there, which is crossed out, and it has the other the other investigator's leader's name. I haven't chosen his name. And then it has several of the other like higher up watchers who are looking for increases, moving up. But it also has all of the passwords to all of their locks on all of their doors and windows.
Okay.
Ah. Feel like this isn't something he should know. Pocket that.
From my vantage point on the house into the windows, who can I see?
At the moment, you can see.
Am I in this room?
No, you're pretty much downstairs.
Oh.
So from your vantage point, you can like move around and you can see just about anybody in that room.
So you could see Pacha and Connie.
Patting down people still.
So
Even though
he
it's
walked
probably the
out.
fifth time.
She walked out.
I'll probably stop after the first for each person, but there's like 15
Where
people.
did Connie go?
We don't know. We've been wondering that the whole time.
I'm invisible.
Is that her right here?
No,
Oh,
it's
that's a
a
bucket.
Nope, that's a bathtub.
You've just gone completely invisible. Perfect stuff.
She's with me.
I
So
mean,
happens.
my-
There she is.
Good.
We found her.
Not that good.
She was off the screen.
I just pulled her in.
Yay! I'm here.
So that guy's there. You guys have wandered off to do your own thing, so you can see all the people in the room at the moment.
I'll just keep watching them for anything suspicious and just watch how they operate, and when they come out, I'll approach them.
Okay,
I actually
make
would
an
like to go
insight
outside
check.
and look at the other building where the assassin jumped
Don't
from.
fail me now.
Okay. you want to go outside instead?
Yes.
Okay.
That is a 22.
Can
22.
I'm gonna jump to the other building.
Okay, so you
Out of
guys
the window.
stop patting down.
We've covered everyone.
Yep,
At
you've
least
covered
once.
everyone once.
Some people
So,
twice.
Connie,
Sometimes.
you go outside and you look up. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for, like, if I can track the route. From
You look at it and it's very decorative.
Mhm.
There's a lot of bricks that are in and out just decoratively. Like, it would be super easy for anybody with a climbing speed to scale.
Even without a climbing speed.
Even without a climbing speed, it would just be precarious in some areas, but for the most part, like, you feel like you could easily do it. Pacha, make an athletics check.
Is he going outside or jumping through the window?
He's going through the window, yes.
7.
Okay, make a power saving throw.
Do I have to make a no? Because I'm standing right under the window.
12.
12? Okay, so you jump out the window and you misjudge the distance, and instead of being able to grab the top of the edge of the roof, you just slam right into the side of the building and take a brick to the face. Then you're just like, ooh, that hurt. You know what? Well, and then okay, you take 1 point of damage.
But then it grabs the bricks as he
But then you
slides
grab the
down.
brick as you start to slide down. You're sitting there watching, and then you see this armadillo.
What does he do?
After when I said come with me,
Wait,
I meant
is that the building he's in?
Yeah,
So
that's
it's
the
like
building he's sitting on top of. He's just like watching. Ooh.
I heard a big. I hear what happened. I run to see what happened.
You guys down in the living room area, you hear. Doo, 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 doo. You hear Connie outside. Ooh.
And her tiny squeaky voice.
I'm questioning what's happening, but at the same time, I need to stay and guard that box.
Well,
We're all
climbing the
fine.
wall is a 21.
Oh yeah, easily enough. You climb to the top.
Are these people professionals?
You climb to the top and roll a perception check. Let's see if he can evade you with his 11.
Easily.
Easily evade you?
Well, I got a 3.
Oh gosh.
You are struggling today.
Mother of monkey milk.
You quickly dash behind like
Give it a little.
a chimney.
Yeah.
Put him in a temporary one to begin with.
You dash behind the chimney just to stay hidden from Pacha.
Pacha's cursed.
That's too funny. Yes, you've all kind of just scattered.
Is it in time?
Well, after I've collected that, I think that's basically all I'm getting from this building. So I will go and find Izzy and hope she's found something useful, because clearly Pacha and Connie would not.
Yes.
Oh, we found a lot.
Yeah, a lot of gum wrappers.
And bricks.
So,
Gum
And
wrappers, bricks, hair.
you crawl on top of the roof,
Fabric.
and you're just like, oh,
Fabric.
made it. First try.
It is the first try. First you don't succeed, keep climbing until you get it.
But you go into the main like living room area and find Izzy and Saphira going through personal belongings and stuff.
Have you found anything interesting?
I have. I actually have a whole box of stuff right here. Hand it up to you.
Okay. Good. We should probably look into getting a dimensional storage.
Can we afford that?
I have a cookie pocket.
I have a cookie pocket.
Is it one of those?
Basically,
Bag
I
of
just
holding,
need
just
a
unlimited
manila
cookies
folder
in
that
there?
can hold
No, I
infinite
just put a cookie jar
files.
in my bag.
That is actually a
File of
really
infinite holding.
funny idea.
What?
Why not?
Manila folder of infiniteness.
I like putting whole books into it.
It's like, don't worry, guys, I got this. It's like, what are you doing?
I have the whole
It's not Alan this time. It's James getting the stare down.
Oh, anyway, okay. I guess I will take that box of papers and go into a side room where there's nobody,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast speed read.
So, before you do that, they're still going through stuff. Connie, what are you doing after watching Pacha jump over to the other roof
and climb up.
and climb up?
Oh, that's not good.
I don't know if I want to climb that anymore.
Can you climb that?
Slowly.
I'm investigating for footprints.
Okay, what did you get?
16.
16? Yes, there are very fresh footprints. They lead behind a chimney.
Hey, Pacha, can you throw down a rope?
I don't have a rope, but I found this thing.
I gave you a rope.
I think the rope's still back in the room.
You know what? I think I'm just gonna try to get the skip out of Dodge.
What's this thing that you found?
I don't know, but I follow the footprints to whatever it led to.
Oh, so you follow the footprints and you find. Would you like to describe yourself? What's up, Pacha?
Hi. This is amazing. Now, Pacha, whatever your name is, put me down.
You do know Pacha.
Pacha, put me down.
I
How do
hear
you know
someone
me?
else talking.
Gonna go over the edge and show him over.
Hey, don't let go. Don't
Gravity hurts.
go.
You
said
can
put him down.
Roll history check.
What's your name?
Connie?
Connie. Oh boy.
Connie, get Pacha off of me, please.
I'm too far away for a cookie to work.
That's an 11.
11? What'd you get?
always happens.
Every time.
I get useful information. Okay, I'm gonna go act on this. And then Facha and Connie do something.
Yes. 11?
I don't really know this guy.
No.
What is he? A human, an elf,
look
an
human.
octopus?
I am a 5'11" human with short brown hair,
Oh,
with
so
light
you're
streaks of blonde.
you.
So you look like every blonde guy.
Ouch.
I don't discriminate.
Currently
Everyone
just
looks the
like
same.
basic black clothes, wearing our guild insignias and stuff.
So you're part of the guild also.
Yes.
So you look like every
you
other
do
guy.
notice that he has the investigator's emblem on it.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna carry you down with
That's
me.
not how you do it. But Bacha, I was sent from the higher ups to go talk with you people. Can you just let me down and we can talk civilly?
I will, but the bigger brain is down there.
I can walk by myself.
I'm gonna climb down.
While still holding me?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Okay, make it with disadvantage.
I'm gonna move out of the way.
You could always tuck him in to
I
his
need a
shell with
way
it
to
and
walk.
roll down.
That is a 21.
21. Okay.
I got a 19 and then a 16.
Not bad.
Dang. So you go over the edge with him in one arm, and you're like, this isn't gonna work. So you like firemen's carry him and just start crawling down.
And
You
place you down.
nearly
for a bigger
lose
brain.
him a couple times when his foot gets held up on a brick and he starts to slide. But you catch him and keep going. Without your brain.
Do you know who this is?
All the gods above and below.
Don't recognize. I know hair of him. Here's a cookie.
I didn't drop him. Does that make two?
Can I be put
Yes.
down?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Thank you.
So you guys get him off the roof.
So
Galen, you go to a side room. You open the door, open it up, and it's fairly dark, but doesn't bother you too much. You go in there a little bit, and you hear.
Ooh.
Frank.
Not Mickens.
Okay. I go looking for the tied up
Poor tied up
person.
You reach over and hit a little button. Some magical lights turn on, and you can see 6 men tied up, pretty much in their underwear.
Uh-oh.
They're like,
I'm gonna rip the gag off the first person.
thank
The
you.
loudest one.
I'm like, shh. Why are you in here?
We were drugged.
Are you the guys that are supposed to be out there moving boxes?
Yes.
Ah. How tied up are they? I don't have anything to cut this.
They've got some pretty thick ropes around their wrists and ankles.
Ah,
So
this may take a while.
at this point, I found a journal that has a really cool cover, so I'm gonna go take it into it.
Okay. So
Hey.
you go through and you find a new thing, and you're just like, oh, hey, Galen.
Caleb, look, I found this new thing. It's
I'm gonna
sparkle.
drag her in. I'm pretty sure we're just gonna have to start killing everybody.
The guys just go straight white. What?
These are the actual guys.
Then who were they?
I don't know. But we should probably cut these guys loose. I'm gonna go out there
Oh my.
and look the other way.
Okay.
So I get a pointing thing, and Galen walks out of the room.
Meanwhile, Connie's like, we should go probably find Galen.
And I start
Oh, yeah,
cutting the rope.
We need to find Galen because we found a new person.
So
Do I notice that everybody's gone?
you're sitting there digging through another basket. It's like, I'm pretty sure she already went through. Where'd everybody go?
Galen comes out.
He's just like sweating. You watch as Connie Pacha come in with this new fella.
Do I recognize?
Gotcha. I'm supposed to
good-
be meeting with your leader, Galen.
Yeah,
This
he's
is
right
very
there.
important.
Why is he sweating?
I don't know. Must be
You're there.
sharp
Good.
thing.
He must have found something sharp.
Yes, you must be Galen.
That is my name. I got an 8.
How
do I know more than
Oh,
that?
for history?
Yeah.
Yeah, no idea who this guy is. You recognize the insignia, so it's just like, oh crap.
I feel like I should know you.
Maybe it's another guy who like tied somebody up in someone's clothes.
I would have known that.
Your name
No.
is...
Simon. Simon Lenoir. Nice to meet you.
And I read that name.
Yes, you do know that name.
Ah!
You know that he is part of the other investigators group. It has recently become very large, to the point of way too many people being taken on as investigators.
Ah, you're from the other group. Okay.
Yes.
I read the
overdraft.
records one time.
Yeah, overdrafting. I got moved over here. We were supposed to do this in your home, but you
Oh,
are gone.
He was found up in a chimney. Or by a chimney.
I may have tracked you all down.
He's a part-time guy.
You were given a letter from the Seeker,
And this
from the High Seeker,
is for him or for me?
for him.
And this is for you from.
I can't remember the High Seeker's name.
I will, I'll quickly skim it and then hold it out of habit and be like,
and I'll grab it.
Okay.
So you read over it, and it's from the High Seeker, and he's saying that due to taking in too many people, we are moving Simon and I can't remember Boo and what's the other
Zed.
one? Huh?
Zed.
Zed?
Mhm.
Boo and Zed to be trained by some of your people.
Ah. Brilliant.
I have to say, this is quite unconventional work.
Yes.
It's quite conventional for what we usually do.
I don't know. I think I did a really
this is
good
quite
job.
conventional.
I don't know if you've seen Adventurers much.
William did this all the time.
Yes, outside of Seekers, the Seekers Guild, but we have a tendency to operate more on that line.
I was told do what I can and play to my strengths.
I am going to...
Strengths.
Well, why don't
Just
you
not
brief me on what we're doing here?
That is an excellent question. And I
Initiation, kill one.
Here, hold this.
Hello, this.
Who's all in the room?
At this point, I have finished uncutting people, and I step out of the door. So I'm
You're wandering the halls.
back.
I go and
So-
find everyone.
So, okay,
you
so we
go
all
and
are
you
in the
cut them
main
out, and
room.
you guys are now all in the main room. It's a fairly open area with furniture. Now I'm really wishing I had designed more of the house. I sat down and I was like, maybe I should just design the whole thing. Nah, I'll just design that room. Should have designed the whole thing. So I guess, yeah. Oh, dang it! I needed that.
This is going to go incredibly well.
So I guess we can just end
the map.
the map cam since never got a chance to stab you guys in the back.
We were all so spontaneous.
Yeah,
and
you guys
doing
all
random
just
stuff.
ran around. Just like, well.
Can't stab
Yeah,
me
so
back.
we're all in the main room. Well,
If you guys have been watching, multiple times a dagger came out to stab you, and then it just like you guys jump out the window.
Well, it's the TSA pat down, so they couldn't pull out.
to put things...
Are there people still walking in and out with the boxes?
You guys have noticed that they've stopped.
I believe we're about to be attacked.
Where's the movers?
What?
That's who's going to attack us.
Oh, we annoyed them?
Oh, is there a table that I can
Really?
pick up?
Well, if I'm
there is a
looking
fairly nice,
together correctly, the actual movers are in that room in their underwear.
there's a fairly nice
not going back
coffee
up.
table.
I'm gonna pick it up and start moving towards the doors where they're at.
Okay,
This is going to be very interesting.
so
Rapier and dagger.
Just wait till you see my dead chihuahuas.
In action.
In action.
Russell
Yes.
does a
Probably not.
Do we have any idea who the movers, like the fake mover people are?
Probably Syndicate.
And was there any clues around that we can, like,
You
get?
notice that they were super nervous when you guys got in.
I should have checked for that tooth.
Say that tooth.
For a tattoo.
Does
Oh.
a 25 hit?
No, because all members of the syndicate have a specific tooth removed as part of an initiation tactic.
That's what
Their
I
wisdom teeth, duh.
thought.
No wonder why they're so special.
Wait a second, you're missing 4 teeth. You're an imposter.
Okay, so that will be
You have one girl.
15 piercing damage and 2
What?
poison damage.
Or
Oh. Yes. Oh, and 3 collision damage as you just turn around just in time for this guy to come over the balcony and just slam his dagger into your shoulder.
I have a feeling I
Oh,
don't,
what? I think I'm unconscious.
16.
Or not unconscious, but on my last leg.
I don't think I have enough hit points for this.
16.
No.
Um. 15 piercing damage.
Don't stat your durability.
15 piercing damage.
15, yes.
2 poison and 3 collision.
20.
And I think I still have damage. on
Yes.
You're on your last stand?
I think I also have the most health.
No, I do.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, he's got what, 50?
32.
32?
I've never been hit, so like if somebody throws a toothpick at me,
Why
I will die.
They know you. You've got way too much going for you. But everybody roll initiative.
They saw you go into a very specific room and they're like, oh crap! Try again.
Dang, too much going for me.
I'm
I'm the least combatant.
I know, but
After hearing what happened in their last thing,
Yeah.
getting rid of a slug
They have it
is
right.
kind of the thing.
Okay, so Pacha.
23.
Holy frick.
I also got a 23.
I also got
Wait, no,
a
no, 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 no,
23.
no, no. I got 28.
Hey!
Okay,
I don't remember which everybody was. Well, that's not as fair as this one here.
what did she get?
36.
Oh my god. I'm pretty sure this
Is
is her.
everyone just maxing speed?
No.
No.
Perception.
Yes,
Plus I
she's
got
got
that
Plus
20.
13. Plus a nat 20.
Okay.
Yes, so...
Russell?
No, not me next. I'm at a whopping 21.
Is this you?
I thought I was the blue one.
Yes.
You're the blue one. That's right.
I think
You're the green one. What did you get?
I got 26.
23. You can be this one. That is that
Spread
one.
yourself too thin, didn't you?
I
Russell.
think so.
Probably.
What'd you get, Russell?
What?
What'd you get?
22.
I think I did great.
I rolled a 10. What? Oh, 21. My bad.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then.
I got a surprise round. They could go last. Just kidding.
Well, according to Saphira.
Where are they?
So,
Also,
you guys watch as several of them pop up from behind furniture, and there's the assassin standing over Galen.
Who now is on a ticking clock.
Yes, who is now on a ticking clock.
How do we undead him?
Just hitting magic.
Just healing magic,
which Saphira has.
which is Saphira. So he stands up. Drop your weapons, and you will all probably make it out alive. And he pulls out another dagger, and this one seems to shimmer just a little bit.
Can I tell if that's a magical shimmer?
Make an Arcana check.
I also want to see if
Okay, make an Arcana check.
19.
19?
I got an 8.
Yes, it is definitely a magical shimmer. You have no idea, but you want it.
It's pointy and pretty.
The kid gets it.
But yes, it does have a shimmer to it, and you can see with your little raccoon eyes and a knack for looking at shiny things. It's just like, hey, there's some runes on that one.
I like it. I can tell that it's pointy.
Yep. So.
And how many are in the room?
At the moment, you can only see 3 of them, and excuse me, and the assassin.
I'm gonna pull out my bow and not do anything because it's not my turn.
Okay, it is Saphira's turn.
I am going to do Angel's Touch on Galen over here.
Okay.
Because he's gonna
He's gonna need it.
he's gonna need some special help.
So, Galen, you are prone. Woo! Good catch.
9.
9 plus 6, 15.
15 health, Galen. Nearly puts you completely full. So, what does your magic look like again? Wasn't it like a dark and light?
Yep. It's
Okay.
It looks like the swirl
Swirl
ice cream,
But with black,
but with
black and red and white.
yeah.
So you touch him, and all of this like energy comes off of your arm and hits him, and you watch as his shoulder almost looks like it's hits this like necrosis, and then it just like heals a little bit as his skin just slowly fingers its way back together.
Bunch of little fingers.
Oh, that must be itchy.
Not the most pleasant.
It's like
The
it's
dagger wound was
drinking
worse.
icy hot.
This is how it looks like on his skin.
Okay,
If
is
you-
that all you're going
like-
to do?
For now, yes.
Okay, that brings it to Pacha.
Is there anyone in the door?
How big of a space are we in?
You guys are in a huge open area. Like,
Oh, so this main room is really big.
oh yeah, picture like those like really tall
The banquet hall.
living rooms with like where the second story balcony is right there. So like you go up the stairs and then like there's a balcony that overlooks the main living room.
So
It's like that. It's
Can I
huge.
see it? Is there anyone nearby?
Anyone nearby? Easily within 30 feet of you, or 40 feet.
How about on the balcony?
On the balcony, you look up there, and yes, there's a guy on the balcony.
I jumped from.
Table!
Table is going straight towards him.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Ooh, you are being nice to me now.
Because it was in timeout.
It was in timeout and it knows that we're battling.
We're no longer role playing. This is my job.
Combat
26.
26.
Amazing.
Yeah, this guy's going down so fast. So you lob the table. Boom. Okay, roll your d6.
Incoming!
We're going.
That's fine, it's just a table.
4.
Oh, you crit, by the way, so it's automatic 6 damage.
Oh. 10. Plus power?
Yeah.
14.
14, that's enough. So you look up and you do the little Hercules spin.
Oh, it's no
frisbee.
Hercules spin, it's just a boom.
You're just like
Frisbee table.
frisbee table, and the guy's just like getting his wrist crossed up. Oh man! Boom! Just takes out the banister and everything. Just knocks the guy back.
Like smashes him into the wall behind it.
There's no wall behind him, but he is underneath the table and does not look like he's gonna get up anytime soon.
And the next guy I'm running towards, and
Okay, so run to the next guy and slam.
With your gauntlet.
21.
Are you going for minor guy or the assassin guy?
The assassin guy.
Okay.
Please
21?
do. I don't want to touch it.
Yes, that hits. It is not a crit.
2d8. 4, 7, 11, plus 1, 15.
15 damage.
And it's all blood.
Yes, he's going to use his reaction his reflexive action to negate 5 damage from that. As his he takes his dagger and kind of brushes your fist aside just a little bit to negate some damage. But how much damage was that? 15?
15.
Minus the 5 is 10 damage. Okay. Is that all you can do?
That's my 2 attacks.
Okay. That brings it to Green. Who did I say Green was?
That's
You!
Okay, I am going to. I have no idea what my numbers are. Weapon. Where's my bow? Oh, where's your bow? Right there. Okay. Right there. 16 plus 7 is 23 to hit the assassin.
Oh, the assassin? Okay, yes, that hits.
Okay.
It's not a crit.
Someone hits Galen, we hit that.
10.
Right.
That's 12.
What are you looking
A
for?
D10.
It's right there. That pink one.
Ah, there's one. So many dices.
And it's gone! Okay,
4 damage.
plus power? Yep. Okay, you get a second shot.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Do I have to roll the hit?
Yes, you have to roll the hit.
13.
13 total? Yeah, that's a miss. You fire and he just like blocks it with his dagger.
I am off.
Dang.
Okay.
That yeah, I'd say so. Okay, Connie, you're up.
Okay. Are
Simon,
there
you're up next.
more on the balconies?
On the balcony, no, but you can hear a couple coming from down the hall.
I got rid of the balcony one.
Okay.
There's 2 in the room, 2 coming down the hall, and the assassin.
So I'm gonna arcane blast. Can I see down the hall?
You can move to see down the hall.
Okay, I'll arcane blast one of the guys down the hall.
Okay, make an attack.
And that is 18 plus.
Wait,
The opposite is.
Let's see that.
3, so 21.
21? Okay. Not a crit, but does hit.
Okay. And I need to update my
What does your magic look like? Cookies?
like stars.
Okay.
It's
That's
the
right,
super
constellation.
Yeah.
That's right.
So yeah, stars leap from my blade and shoot down the hall and smack a guy in the face.
Okay.
What? I haven't updated my character sheet, so I can't look at the spell unless I look at notes. And I have obstacles. So what is arcane blast? Dice.
Arcane Blast. I have lost my notes. I want to say it's 1d6.
Okay. Arms and legs are still skinny and still cute.
Oh, that's max, so that's a 6. And that's not adding anything, right?
Nope, it's out of your mind.
Oh, it adds mine? Okay, that's a 8 total.
8 total? Okay, that guy is still alive.
I'm still alive.
He's not looking very good, but you smash your stars into him and he's seeing stars now. He kind of stumbles down the hall. The other guy's kind of pushing him up. It's like, hurry, we got to help. Okay, Simon. I keep on calling you Simone.
How many of these bad guys are there in the room?
In the room with you, 3. There's 2 coming down the hall. One of them looks really rough. The other 2 in the room have half cover behind large sofas. And then there's the assassin in the middle of the room, standing over Galen.
How's he looking?
He looks pretty good.
I just pounded him.
Yeah, he's got some health.
Right, so I'm going to target the 2 behind the sofas, the assassin, and the one roughed up other guy running down the hall, I'm gonna cast Eldritch Change.
Ooh. Okay. What level of magic do you have?
I have 2 in Arcane and 4 mana.
So not much.
Okay, so you...
The DC is 12.
Yes, you can target 3 and it would use all 4 mana. So with Empowering, you can go 1 above your level and it will cost an extra mana.
Yep, so just take everything I got.
Yep, everything you got to try and entangle the
One
3
big
guys in the room.
no.
Okay.
We're going for it.
Oh. One of the guys behind the sofa, you watch as... What color of chains are they? What are they?
Teal, with kind of like a mist coming off them with bits of silver flowing in.
Ooh, okay. These really pretty chains just like wrap around one of the guys off to your left. The other guy sees what happens, looks down, and easily gets out of the way with a natural 20. And then the assassin just takes a step back as these chains come up or try to entangle him. He got well over that. But you did get 1.
Rats.
Okay.
They are.
They are rats.
That's it. That's all I can do.
Okay. I do like Eldritch Chain. That is a sweet spell. Okay. The not so slow one. Caitlin, you're kind of dazed. The healing again, like you'd rather a really good cleric, but you'll take the healing you can get. But you're just looking up into this assassin's face. Well, what isn't covered? You can see his eyes, and you can see the emblem of the knife.
Mate, you should have killed me. A giant metal slug appears behind him.
Hey, yeah, shut it.
Slag? This one, I don't want to see its face anymore.
Okay.
Playing a summoner?
Yes.
Yes, I am.
And it's a massive, so it can become very massive.
So you watch as this very large metal.
It looks like
almost like a slug.
It looks like a slug that's made of what's that? Mercury.
Oh.
With a mask. Big metal
With-
mask.
Yes, with a solid metal mask that just has like
The face of a
the
slug.
yes. The well, no, it doesn't
looks
have
like
the face of the
chompers.
slug. Yeah, it has like the chomping
Mandibles?
face. No, just big teeth.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
We can never get AI to do it right, so
Nope.
we can't generate an image for it.
And so he shall bite down twice.
Okay.
My bonus action.
Okay.
And I shall run away in fear.
you just like start crawling and then stand up. It's like ah! Run!
Not that I'm very fast.
Mate,
No.
should have.
Wait, are you afraid of his pointy teeth?
No.
He makes all the teeth blunt.
What did I do? Maybe it must have been a 16. I thought it was an 18, but it's a 16. That's an 18. Okay, unless this guy has the armor class of a god.
No. 16.
16. Okay.
You get both.
So, let's see here. That's a 14. Okay, so I would need to get a natural 20 to crit.
Yeah.
Darn. Okay, so 6. Number. There we go. 16. So yes, I hit both. Can I borrow your d4s?
How many more do you need?
Need 3 more.
1, 2, and 3.
One.
That's a lot of ones.
I see the 2 4s and you see the 3 4s.
Oh, never mind. There's a lot more 4s than 1s. We're good.
Good.
Okay, so we got 12. We got
18, 20, 22.
Glad to have you back here.
Russell's gotten tired of doing that.
That's 30 damage.
30 damage.
Ouch.
Oh, I also spent all my mana.
Yeah, he just blew through all his mana.
This is a once a day thing.
It's like a once a week, seems like.
With how often he has to use it, it's an everyday occurrence.
I can't use it every day. I don't recover enough mana.
The slag takes 2 huge chunks of this guy. He is bleeding profusely all over the nice tan carpet. It's ugly, but it's very nice. Like you were laying on it for a little while, and you're like, "Dang, this is almost more comfortable than my bed." But you get away.
I was gonna try and take the carpet, but I don't like the smell of blood.
He is now very distracted by a very large slag. It is now his turn.
Have fun with that.
He is going to. He's going to disengage.
He's gonna
Run!
You don't have to, unless.
Potch is standing next to him,
Uh-huh.
and Slag is next to
Okay.
him.
So he does have to disengage.
He does have to disengage.
Does he have to disengage if there's people by him?
Yes. So if there's 2 people next, flanking him,
Opportunity.
then one of them gets an opportunity attack if he moves. So disengage is a bonus action,
So that they don't get that.
so they don't get that attack. He is looking very bad, and then he is going to dash up the stairs.
Who's he avoiding? Or up this. Never mind. Okay.
Yes, he's gonna run straight past Slag and run straight up the stairs, with 100 and
Impressive.
40 movement speed. So he's just like, boom. You hear footsteps above you. You hear breaking glass. And you're like, oh no.
He's making a break for it.
And then nothing.
The window.
Okay, that's his turn. Now, these guys are gonna take some pot shots at you. Crossbow for, let's see. There's 4 of them. You're gonna take the guy from the start.
Kill the spine slug.
Yeah,
They
that's a
won't
20 to hit.
They won't attack.
Oh,
Slag.
ouch.
What's your defense?
What kind
10.
of monster?
10? Ooh, that's a
That's
a crit.
You said 140.
I just
movement
theme it
speed?
as a slug.
Yeah. That's with a
Basically,
dash.
it's my slime buddy.
Yes.
I'm a slime sucker.
That is
That's
15 damage to you, Connie.
What, 15?
15. Are you down?
Yes.
Like I said, I was pretty sure I had the most health.
So you hit the guy and you're just like, ha! And then you watch as this crossbow bolt just takes you straight in the chest. And you fall prone. You are now on your last stand. Okay. Then crossbow, we'll go 2 for you because you're a big guy.
They're trying to hit Galen, but they can't.
No, he has pretty much crawled into non-existence. He is absorbed into the carpet. Does a 18 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, the other one definitely misses. Oh my heck. 4 damage to you as it glances off of your carapace armor.
Yeah.
It leaves a scratch.
It hurt, but it wasn't like deep. Like it goes through and then like barely pokes the fleshy parts underneath. 1, 2, 3. The other guy in the chains is going to shoot at you, Simon.
Okay, he has to make it past the 14.
14 to hit? Yes, that's an 18.
Well, at least you have defense.
Okay, so he's just like sitting there. Tink.
Sorry.
Elsa style.
Well, at least that's one.
You're like, who? At least he's gone. Ow! Ow! Son of a. That is 5 damage to you as you take a crossbow bolt in the side.
Okay.
And
In danger.
You're telling me.
oh, that's why you crawled away.
I've
Okay.
been impaled.
I've been impaled. Okay, that is all their turns. Saphira, Connie just went down.
Yes.
Levels for extra attack.
Am I able to use... I'm basically healing everyone.
Angel's touch again.
Angel's touch to Connie. Let's roll that again. Let's not go off the table this time.
I'm gonna laugh when it does.
11.
Oh,
17.
17.
Okay, I'm back up.
Full health.
Stop healing them! They all start loading their days.
That felt bad.
And then I'm gonna go. Who's all left? Is the
The assassin is gone. There's 4 guys. One is chained up. One is looking like he's on death's door, about to go up the stairs. And then there's 2 more. One is pretty much ducked behind the couch, and the other one's coming through the hall.
What if it wasn't a window? What if it was a portal?
I'm gonna
It's a window.
send
It's a window.
one of my chihuahuas to the one who's hiding.
Okay, so he goes around the corner, make an attack.
Sorry, that's a deep start.
That's a
16.
16, yes, that hits. So roll 1d4 plus 1.
Pyramid. 3.
3 damage to that guy. Okay.
He bit his Achilles.
So he's like sitting there, like loading. Ow! You see his like head pop up. Get out of here, mutt!
Just the head of a mutt.
Slag, just slag. Mmm.
yummy.
No
Okay.
gums.
Okay, that is their turn. Now it goes to Pacha.
Are they next to each other?
Nobody is next to each other. One is 2 of them are like in front of you, and then the other 2 are off to the sides.
Is there anything I can pick up to throw again?
Not within. Like by the time you got to something that you could throw, like you'd already be like 5 feet away from them.
Grabbed a sofa.
Well, if I'm 5 feet away from him, I can punch it, grab it, and then throw the other one.
Throw the other.
Throw it to the other guy that's further away.
So
Oh,
throw a dude.
you want to
Dude?
try to throw the guy?
Oh, I can do that too!
I don't think you can throw him far.
You wouldn't be able to throw him far enough, but you can definitely grab him.
Well, I'll grab him then, and
Do you have the grappler maneuver?
I believe I do. Is it?
About resistance.
It's not those
and
ones, it's
about
a-
opposition.
Under brawl. It's not looking like it.
Nope, I do not.
Okay, so you'll have to make a grapple check instead of an attack.
It's fine, I still have a second attack. I
Okay,
do.
so he'll make his save. What's your brawl DC?
Ooh, Brawl DC is a 3. Oh, 14.
Okay. You grab him and just rip him out of the chains that he's entangled in. Like he's still entangled, but you just like
You
lift
kick
him
them
up.
forward.
No, I got it.
And I'm gonna hit him to my head
Okay.
as I'm picking up a nearby object to throw at the other guy.
Okay. You grab a small like end table. What you got?
27.
Holy crap! Yes. Critical hit. D6.
6 plus 4 again.
Okay, he's dead. So you grab him and you're just like, "Ah!" Boom! Throw a table on the other guy. Oh wait, never mind. It won't be a critical because he's got 3/4 covered. So it's how much total?
4 plus.
The attack roll.
Yeah, damn.
Oh,
Yeah. So you roll the 4 plus your power is 4, so 8.
8.
Oh, he's still alive. So
And I intimidate the guy that I'm holding.
So
stand down.
he pops up and this table just doing. Oh, never mind. He had taken 3 damage from the dog.
So he is dead?
He is dead.
Tables. Who knew?
Man, I gotta get me one of these.
I was thinking.
He's over there with this manila folder and he's over here pulling tables out of a pocket dimension. Guys, I'm invincible.
Do remember it
The
did
table wizard.
once.
So I intimidate the guy to stand down while I'm holding him.
Okay, make an intimidation check with advantage.
Your muscles.
With advantage? The first roll was better.
Whoa, where are you going?
23.
You feel warm liquid run down your back as you are holding him. And he's like, oh. He's like, please don't kill me. Please.
Oh, he peed on you?
He peed his pants.
You scared the living daylights out of
He
him.
peed his robes.
Okay, that leaves two guys. One of them is barely standing. The other one is doing just fine. That brings it to your turn.
I roll a dice.
That's strange for easy to do.
And probably miss.
I'm gonna sit
Yes.
down with the wounded guy and offer to play dice.
Okay, and roll again.
Oh, do I have 2 attacks?
Yes.
Heads, you lose. Tails, I win.
Heads you lose, tails I win.
Oh no,
That's a
it's
10.
the
Is that a
middle.
heads or a
Okay, that's 2 misses.
Where'd the jail go?
Oh, it's over
It's
there.
over here.
Jail!
Watch out past the jail. We have
Thank
bad
you.
dice.
Okay, so 2 arrows go flying at the guy, and
Each other.
completely
Think
miss.
about that.
He stumbles going up the stairs, and it's just like he's just like, oh gosh. Starts like crawling up faster. Okay, Connie.
Yep. Okay. I'm on the ground. I
Yep.
stand up.
Okay, stand up. And there's a guy in Potch's arms. There's a guy going up the stairs, and there's a guy starting to go back down the hall.
Guy down the hall. I can't blast.
Okay.
The assassin left.
Oh, that is a 21.
21. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and that's a whole of 4 damage. Yeah.
4 total.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep. I rolled not great.
So far, the tables have done the most damage.
Not
No.
Slag.
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 I think
I don't think
all of us
Alan
pulled
expected me
together.
to almost one-shot his assassin.
No, I did not. You nearly did.
My
Oh,
wrong
I
with
had.
getting someone in the heel.
I think someone replaced my arrows with duds tonight.
you pull out an arrow. Yeah, still sharp.
The
Galen's
sight's off.
I can see. Galen, is this still sharp?
Okay.
If the assassin didn't run away, Saphira had a really good action.
Oh yeah. I'm sure.
Oh, you'll have to see another time. 'Cause we've been working on this.
Okay.
I have a very
Simon.
important question.
Okay.
Can one shoot a hand crossbow as an offhand action? Like an offhand attack?
No. Unless Russell wants.
If it was preloaded.
Yeah, I guess if it's preloaded, you could.
Now,
You
here's
just
the
can't
question.
do it every round.
Yeah, because you have to use a bonus action to reload.
Which means you wouldn't be able to load it that round after you.
What are you doing?
But
One time. It's okay, I've got more dice.
Oh, it was so good.
Yes, I go get it.
So there's 2 in the room.
There's technically 3. One of them is in Potch's arm, so and wrapped up in your Eldritch chain. There's one going up the.
grappled twice.
Yes.
Strained and grabbing.
So there's one guy going up the stairs, and he's in really bad condition. And there's a guy going back down the hall, and he is not looking super great.
Has sparkles.
He's so glittery.
If I go up to attack the guy at the stairs, can I still see the guy down the hall?
Oh yeah.
Right, I'm gonna go make a swing at him with my longsword. That's sad. That's a 9.
9? Nope, that misses.
And take a shot at the other guy with my hand crossbow.
Okay.
That is also a 9.
Oh no!
Rough.
Wow. So you go to hit the guy, and he like rolls over just in time for your sword to sink into the wooden stairs, and then you're just like, ping, and the guy ducks over just in time.
You did great.
You're ruining the decor.
It's okay, it's a dead guy's house anyway.
Oh, that's all I can do.
Okay, that's your turn. Okay.
He's ruining
Galen.
the decor. I think you got the person wrong.
Anyone in reach of Slag?
Yeah, the guy on the stairs.
Oh. Slag will go bite him.
Okay. He only has 2 hit points, so if you hit, he's dead.
I don't suppose his armor class is 8.
Nope.
Okay, let me make my second.
This guy's incredible.
Surviving!
He's dodged. He's dodged slag.
Mirth would be proud of him.
Oh my gosh, this is like the 4th.
23.
Oh dang it, that's a crit. He's gone.
Slag eats him.
Yes, you're standing there, you miss him, and you look down at him as this like almost snake head just comes over, and he's gone. Slag moves, and this belt buckle comes out. Oh no, wait.
He eats the metal.
He eats the metal. So the guy comes out, and he's just like his pants are like pretty much gone. All the buttons are gone on his outfit. That leaves one guy. But that was your bonus action, so you use your action.
How far away is that guy?
He's probably only like 15 feet.
Is he like up the stairs?
No, he's just running down the hall.
Oh, he's running down the hall. Well, I don't have a lot of combat options here.
You could speed read at him. Just kidding.
I actually can't because I don't have any mana.
Throw a book at him.
I don't think you guys want me to do that. I'm exhausted, so my attack roll is -1.
You'll hit yourself at this rate.
Please do it.
A question that I have.
Yes.
Saphira's over by Galen, so he was surrounded by myself, Slag, Galen, and Saphira.
Even disengaged, he gets
Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering about that.
Nope. Yeah.
Oh, I have an arcane blast.
Disengage, bro.
What does your arcane blast look like? Does it look like Mercury?
Is it force damage?
Yeah.
Let's see. It would look. No. It would look
A mercury hand rolled into a fist.
more. What's the word? It looks more like as if it would have been cast by Faith from Faith. It looks oddly holy.
Radiant.
Yes.
Okay.
It's the Refiner's Flame.
It's drawing on his father.
Nature.
It's drawing on his father.
Okay, so that will be a whopping 17 to hit.
Yes, that hits. I was like, if you miss this guy.
6.
That is exactly what you needed.
That's Galen's first kill. Slag has a lot of kills.
Slag has killed everything. Slag and Izzy are like absolutely monsters. Oh, and Pacha. But I don't count his because it was the table.
That's
It has
the
to be
ta-
thrown
the-
somehow.
The table, I need to do a kill counter, and it's just how many times Pacha's specifically killed someone with
With
a
a
table.
So far, twice with me.
And he's also been hit with the table.
He nearly got killed by a table. So,
3 for table.
I'm smelling that the theme for this group is tables.
Nah, just Pacha.
Just
Pacha.
Just Pacha.
Tables and cookies.
Oh, and pews.
Oh yeah.
Pews.
Furniture.
So,
Furniture.
everybody is dropped.
Armature.
I'm gonna start chasing after the assassin.
Well,
Don't, Pacha, don't. He's way too fast.
It's a fan. It's a fan race. That's that. I need my mouse. So you go and you look out the window and nowhere to be seen.
Is there a nice big trail of blood?
There is quite a bit of blood, but you watch as it jumps. As soon as it leaves the window, like you guys search around a little bit. There's no blood
On the ground.
on the ground or anywhere. It seems like he probably took some kind of healing potion to at least scab it over.
Globulize.
But you do have one guy who is in very uncomfortable position.
Oh yeah,
You're just like carrying him around. Oh dang it, you got away. Oh,
Still
sorry.
wrapped
Hit his head on a dresser.
Yep. Still wrapped in chains.
Who are you working for?
We're part of the syndicate.
Yeah.
Well,
Figure.
I am. I'm part of the syndicate.
And the knife?
And the other guys are part of the syndicate as well. The knife, he's part of the syndicate.
Were you guys here before or just after?
Just after what?
What was your job?
The murder!
Oh, our job was to hide everything.
That's what I thought.
Thanks for that down.
You guys are really bad at your job.
I'm just a thief.
Yes, I know.
You guys are just really good at your jobs. How about you consider that?
Thanks for
We're
the
really good
compliment.
at what we do.
No. Have you seen what we do? I'm working with idiots.
I see what you do.
Can you stop scaring him? It's getting wetter.
There's
I
no
knew I
way-
shouldn't have drank this much water.
There's no way he drank that much water.
He just got this water bottle.
Sucking out of a camel pack.
It also is starting to smell.
What? How did you drug the guys?
A magic knife.
Oh.
Where's this knife?
Speaking of which, I want the knife.
No, he ran away.
He was on the assassin.
Oh,
Oh, that makes sense.
Dang it. You have
Well,
that
he should have
knife.
stabbed me with that knife. He's an idiot.
But he expected you to just die.
Well, he almost died.
What about his fair play?
Well, we're gonna take you to prison.
First you go night-night. Bunk.
We're gonna take it to prison. But first you go night.
Oh yeah.
Well, and
he
Saphira,
probably
you
appreciates
go night night. He's like, I go. It just goes limp.
even if I accidentally killed him, Saphira has spared the dying.
No, you are very proficient. They trained you how to knock people out in your enforcers class.
Nice.
Knock his skull in.
Well, I was going to read all of this stuff, but now, I think I'm gonna pass it on to somebody else.
Not it.
I'll
Not
take that.
any.
No, I was going to pass it on to the High Seeker, and he can tell me if I have to go through it or not.
Wait, where is he? I thought he was already in the
High Seeker? No.
No.
No,
that was a different.
the seeker is dead. You guys watch as the city watch poke their heads up. It got quiet. Is everybody dead?
Sorry, we should have. Dead.
Well, there's some clothes out here, but it's kind of bloody.
Oh my god!
Slag's just sitting in the middle of the room, just like eating daggers and buttons.
They see it, they're just like, oh my
He's
god.
friendly.
You hear
to
one of the
you.
guys, I smell blood. What?
You are in the wrong
Wrong line of work.
You're on the wrong side of this guild.
We're not the adventuring type. We're city workers. We're meant to move things. That's our
I
job.
pick up a box of the guys' clothes that they were hauling to this room, and I
Oh, that's a good idea.
take them into the room. I'm like, here you go, try
Thank you.
this.
They start putting them on. They're like, this is way too nice for us, but okay, thank you.
Well, I'm just tired of looking at you both. So
they go out. They're just like, thank you, thank you, thank you, and just like leave.
send for us.
Clean up clue.
A real one.
Crew.
Okay, will do.
Bringing a watch and a cleanup group.
I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna collect some of the blood.
From
The assassin.
the assassin. Okay, yeah, easy enough for you to do.
Scrape it into a little.
So you
vial.
go and you get a good sample of blood.
What are you doing with that, Pacha?
That's a good
I don't know. I had a thought.
Very good
Okay,
idea.
don't lick it.
You take one psychic
Cookie?
damage.
Cookies are better. No! I take it.
I will take the blood. I don't know what you're
Start licking the
yet,
cookies.
but I have some ideas.
Can we magically track that?
What?
Potentially. Yes.
The voice didn't sound familiar, right?
No.
Okay, cool.
Yes. Let's see here. I would basically
Well, actually,
want-
roll a perception, a history check.
History?
While I
Okay,
am waiting.
That's 20.
20. His face looked semi-familiar when he
Little
wasn't
triangle.
like covering his mouth, like before he actually attacked. Like you
So
did
when we were
notice the
patting
guy.
down.
When
Okay.
you were patting down, you noticed like he does look familiar, like you've seen him around.
But you can't place where.
No.
I would like to start skimming papers.
Okay, so you sit down on one of the cozy chairs and you're just like, oh, golly. You start going through them and then you start seeing things. Make a perception check.
As he's doing that, I'm gonna start cleaning up the areas.
Wow, that was.
Whoa! You're gonna start cleaning up?
Put the tables back where they went.
He's just like balancing it on the broken legs.
You go up the balcony
I
and
use
you're like
repair
setting
on
things
it.
up and you're like, okay. And Connie comes up and starts repairing it and you come back to grab the table.
I'm gonna sit down and start studying my arrows and my bow and see if I can figure out why they weren't hitting anything.
You're just like,
I don't
26.
"Drrrr."
Yeah, make yourself useful. Hand you an envelope or something.
Okay.
So 26, you go through it and you start just skimming. Like you're very proficient in skimming. You find some letters. It's talking about more notes about all of the like imperfections of the guild and all of the things that he sees wrong with the guild. And you see several of those things throughout different journals and different letters and stuff and different notes. It's just like he has lists of people he doesn't like, people, how the guild should be run and stuff like that. And like several letters from the High Seeker, like reprimanding him for not following the rules correctly.
Interesting. Anything like incriminating, like you've been working with the syndicate or anything like that?
With your role, it takes you a little while, but you do find some information that points to him working with the syndicate.
That's what I wanted to know.
Make a perception check.
Something I can actually do.
That tells me who the killer is.
Man.
That is a 19.
19? Okay, so you go through yours,
William.
and there's a small scrap of paper falls out. It looks like it had been burnt, but hadn't burned all the way.
Oh.
What is written on there that you can see is, "We will strike William tonight."
Yeah, then I think I found something incriminating.
Perfect. Other incriminating stuff.
But yes, you guys gather the information, and you were putting everything back together. You were repairing it behind him. Roll a stealth check. I want to see how funny this is.
Oh.
Hilarious.
So that is, I believe it's a 5. So 23? Maybe
23.
Oh no, it's 25.
25.
8 to notice.
8 to notice. Okay, you start putting things together very precarious, but you notice as you come back, it's all fixed.
I did such a good job.
You only broke 3 tables, right?
2 tables.
2 tables.
Okay, perfect. I have
2
enough
tables
man
and a
for this.
banister.
2 tables, a banister, a spine, and a...
Now the spine.
I'm not fixing the spine.
It's only the cosmetics.
But yes, you guys all return back to your manor. Galen, I would assume you are taking the files to the High Seeker.
Yeah, I am taking up woodworking.
You're gonna take up woodworking. You guys get back to the manor, and you notice, Kelly, how would you describe them? The 2
Oh, okay.
younger kids sitting in the foyer.
So one is a goblin, and he has very pointed ears, and it looks like he has used some bat parts. He's a goblin. So he has like half a wing on his one hand, and he just generally looks really odd.
Like he was created by a 3-year-old.
Is Lizzie attracted to his ears?
Pointed.
And the other is basically just a shadowy figure with a very, very white face. Kind of jagged looking.
Also pointy.
Also pointing.
Well, he looks human, but his skin is almost like shadowy. Unless he's in direct sunlight, then his skin turns more white. But his whole head is just completely white, no matter if he's in shade or not. So when he's in the dark, it almost looks like it's just a floating head.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
Ooh, that's
And he has a giant sword, and the little goblin has 2 little swords. So yeah.
You know these as Boo and Zed.
Zed. Zed. Boo. Not Zed, Zed, not Boo.
Ah. Right. I call you thing 1, I call you thing 2.
These were the other two. They wanted to stay.
Yes. They look young.
They are.
They're like mid-teens, like early teens,
So like
They are
14,
very
13,
like 13, 14, around there.
How old are you?
I'm a happy and healthy 27.
Ha! I'm 17.
He doesn't look much older than 6. How old are you?
He's quite a bit older than most of you.
I was gonna say, it's like, I think you're the oldest.
Yes, you are now the oldest.
How old are we?
You guys are like late teens, maybe 20-ish.
I think I'm the youngest.
mid-20s.
Yeah, early.
So you'll
early
be later. You'll be
20s.
early 20s.
Wouldn't I be hundreds of years old since I'm half dead?
That's like
No.
You don't have to be.
Oh, I know. That's in human time. In elf time, are we like 100?
Very young.
You guys are very young.
No.
You're babies.
Yeah, you
In
guys are
terms of
just like
humans,
20.
you guys are.
We are matured biologically.
So we're like at least 100.
No, you're 20.
20.
I
Not
thought
20.
elf
Elves
time was
matured.
different.
No.
Way
No, they just
slowly.
live longer.
Oh. Okay.
They mature at the same speed as humans.
Okay.
It just takes a little longer to be recognized as an adult.
So in the elf world, we're still kids.
Basically.
Pretty much.
Aw, look at you.
You're
You're
very
so
much
cute.
taller.
Haven't even hit your first 100 years yet.
Exactly. So, you bring it to the, go to the High Seeker. You knock on his door and...
Wait, is he here at the
No,
house?
you guys are at the house. Galen went to the seat.
I'm breaking
Seeker's
stuff
Guild.
around the house to repair it. That's how
You go over and you like break a table.
I don't have enough mana for this. Blossom, help!
Blossom comes over. Oh dear. Pacha, there's a batch of cookies on the stove.
Nope, woodworking.
I'm gonna go dig in some sort of closet and find a big jar of super glue and hand it to Connie.
I'm gonna put it in my pocket.
That's for Connie and Saphira at this moment. Because they have to work in unison because Saphira has mana.
Do you have mending?
No.
No.
Oh.
But she has mana, so she's trying to set there like, I'm trying now.
Yes.
I give you.
I knock on his door.
Come in. Galen, yes, good to see you. Did you find out anything about the seer?
Yes. I have my suspicions about who killed him.
But who killed who? The seer is
Not the seer. Sorry. I went from the seer to somebody else's house that was murdered.
Oh yes, Seeker Cedric.
Yes. I think I know who killed him. That's where the seer, I got my fortune told to see if anything befell us. Did.
Oh, well.
It's unrelated.
Oh. It's like, oh.
That's just an occupational hazard. Someone set a trap for us because they assumed that we would show up. Well, actually, I don't think it was supposed to be a trap. They were trying to hide all this, and I set this big box of paperwork.
Oh, that's his problem.
You're young.
Grabs this stone. Can somebody please come get this? his front desk lady comes over and just like looks at it.
Wait, weren't we originally supposed to be figuring out the connection between all the guys that died that got their fortune read by this
Yes,
year?
but this guy never got his fortune read.
So we have no idea what's going on with that.
No, you guys have the papers.
So basically what happened is I got my fortune told. She also showed us another vision where she saw, she kept seeing William in visions. And it was right before he died. Let's see, I'm trying to remember what happened. It's been a long day.
Mostly the shattered window
Yes.
in the vision.
Basically, in my vision and the vision she showed me about William, there was a funeral, and knowing had a bunch of people from the guild at it. And so I just put 2 and 2 together and figured something had to be going on with the Seeker's death. So I decided we would go and put ourselves into the investigation.
As is your right.
So I figured out, I'm pretty sure who the killer is. That's not important. After you
Kind of is important.
well,
He's the second in command of the city.
yes, all of that paperwork, I'll pull out. All that paperwork is kind of incriminating. Here's the most important stuff, and I'll put down a small folder.
I'll like grab it.
He was working with the syndicate.
Oh my goodness.
And so whoever killed him is probably working in secret for the guild.
Well, this is your department. This is not my specialty. I trust that you will figure this out and bring whoever it is to justice and figure out the seer issues.
Yes, we'll go back into that. I just figured, like, bring in this paperwork, let you know that your second in command was apparently a traitor.
Yes, we will definitely look into that. And
Oh, you might want all of these passwords changed.
like grabs it. Thank you. Where did you find this?
That was in several hidden pockets scattered around his robes.
We're gonna have to be way more thorough. Slides it out to the side. Thank you. You have definitely proven yourself again. Your team is by far one of the greatest at figuring things out.
Cut back to the mansion where Connie's actually trying to put it together, and Connie is ignoring him and trying to find rooms for the 3 other people.
While Saphir is just trying to run around, figuring out what's happening. There's still shark things being pulled out of everywhere
Thank
because
you. I think we'll be splitting the team.
all these shark things.
Yes.
Betrayed.
So you met Simon?
Yes, he seems like he'll be a good candidate.
Yes, I figured he is very well prepared to branch off from where he was training.
The other 2?
The other 2, yes. There's just a lot more people than that team could handle. They've got almost 18 people in that house, so we took 3 of them and brought them over to you guys.
Transplants.
See,
Since you only have the 1 trainee at the moment, I figured 2 more wouldn't hurt.
Cut back to the house. All the sharp things that now have cotton balls on top.
What sharp things are we doing?
All of your sharp things now have cotton balls on top
Why?
because the 2 little ones that are running around.
they're not that young, but they have bigger shark things
Yeah, they
than
have
she
bigger
does.
shark things.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
This would be an amazing animated story. Just like him talking. You guys are absolutely incredible. It goes over. I am magical.
While you see in the background everyone running around frantically.
Connie's just like,
Izzy's
I'm
trying,
out of mana.
Izzy's trying to take their sharp things.
The one glue's missing.
Let me look at your swords. It's fascinating.
Give Pacha.
The new team is great.
He's just alone in his room. Oh no!
A lot of new stuff happens.
So that's why they're called the loose marbles.
That's the other one.
No, that's the other one.
Oh no.
This is William's crew.
Williams crew. Williams crew equals question mark, question mark, question mark. Can get stepped up.
Protocol. None?
Was there any more new information on that? Anyone else that's died
Effectiveness.
recently while I was?
Questionably successful.
Not that I am aware of. I will grab just like this sticky note, hand this to the front desk, and they will take care of it.
Also, do you know of any way to track someone using their blood? We have a large sample of it.
Yes. I'll have to pull in some favors.
Okay, I'll leave this with you. Venom.
Thank you.
It's a bit above my expertise at the moment.
Yes. Don't know how that's even possible. You guys have solved quite a bit without William. But yes, I will get this looked into. Puts a sticky note.
His whole desk covered in sticky notes.
On the other, cuts to the other side of the desk. It's like all these sticky notes that he's hidden from everybody.
Including little pictures with names sticky noted onto them to remember.
Oh, yes, you are.
Yes. Well, thank you. You look awful. No offense. Please go get some rest.
Ah, right.
You look down, there's like blood everywhere.
Touch my shirt and all the blood will just go away. I'll get that mended later.
Well, thank you again. Let your team know that they are well respected.
I will do my best. I shall walk out. I will bring the sticky note to the aide. Probably looks just as exhausted.
Yeah, she's just like looking at all the books. She's like, you come in with a sticky note.
Really?
I can't remember what the sticky note said.
What I asked for. If there's any more information. Information about this year. This year, yeah.
Okay. Like rummages through some stuff. Opens a portfolio. I think this is everything they handed to you, but this looks like a new paper, so here you go.
Thank you.
It's got a couple more names of people that have had things stolen from them.
Okay.
I have now repaired all of the chairs around the dining table.
Beware, don't sit anywhere.
So, you return home, and you all get a good night's rest.
First, I return home, sit down for dinner in my chair instantly. Watch out! Okay.
I warned you. I warned you.
They have unnatural ways of thinking. Pacha!
But they are competent. Hopefully.
Connie, you want to do something?
Yes, I'm gonna pull Galen aside and be like, I think we need well, I would say team meeting, but there's 3 more people, so leadership meeting? I guess?
I'm going to pray, so.
We gather around the table.
I think the best plan here, as much as I hate to say it, is we need a team of people I trust and a team of people that I trust you to watch.
Oh, so I got more teams. I got these. So this is all their names and what they want to do.
Hands papers back.
Sakura walks into the meeting.
Did they have any references with them or anything?
It's just a reference from the other investigators. Mostly please take these people and train them well.
Thank you for your sacrifice. You will not be
They
amiss.
look like they'll be more in your line of work anyways.
Yeah.
And I think you should take Saphira to keep them alive.
Yeah.
It's all because of the room.
Who's gonna keep the rest of us alive? Oh,
I can technically heal. That
Also,
is my
potions are a
actual
thing.
job.
We just need to go shopping. I can do shopping, maybe, with 2 teenage boys. Maybe.
Maybe.
There's probably enough cookies.
I have figured out that I am not a craftsman.
Yes, Pacha.
We know that already.
Yeah.
But it looks so good in the mansion house.
I was behind you.
It's because
As Potch's world just falls apart as he suddenly realizes. As the two dots
I
connect.
think, Pacha, you should take a nap. And by nap, I mean we should go to sleep.
I'm standing in the corner silently giggling to myself watching this unfold.
Potch's world just falls apart. Like the tables he tried to put together.
The chairs.
Oh, the chairs.
The tables were still balanced, okay.
But you guys split your team, team training and team investigators.
Very much.
Team Connie, Team Galen.
Yeah.
You have the Cons and you have the Gales. Galen's crew.
New song.
New song.
Shit, here we go.
New song. Galen's crew.
And Connie's crew.
We can't
And
have a
Connie's
song called Galen's Crew because it'll mess up the chorus every time.
It was a gallon.
Yeah. Galen.
I thought it said Gylan.
It's Skyland. We need a new name.
Oh.
If you would like to choose a new name, I will make you a song.
he hasn't met my foot yet.
No, the foot's just crawling around.
You hear sudden screams.
And this like foot magically climbs up your bed.
And the screen goes black.
And that's where we'll pick up next time. Thank you all for joining us in this comical table chucking campaign. But until next time, adventure on.
Bye.